Okay, what is up? We back with another one. Finally, after all this time, I'm back. It's your boy, number one Panthers fan, and we here with Week 5 NFL predictions. Now, I'm bringing this back. I did Week 16 or something like that last year. I really enjoyed doing that. I'm hoping to do it more this year. Hopefully, I'll have more time a little bit. And, um, I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep track of it. And I'm excited for it. So I want to be able to upload more. I want to upload more, be able to get more out to you guys. And speaking of which, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, I like the new cut. Just got it cut for recording this. All right. So the first game of the week in about a couple hours, Thursday night football. The 0-4 Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Now this, I don't think will be that competitive. It could, but I don't think it will be. What Chicago just choking a 21-point lead to the Denver Broncos to fall to 0-4. The Broncos getting their first win of the season. And the Commanders took the Eagles to overtime. Yeah, I don't think this game will be close, and it's being played in Washington. Give me the Commander. I'm gonna take the Commanders here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears keep it close, but I just really like the Commanders and the way they're playing right now. So give me Washington. Let's say 27-13. Okay, next up we got the London game, the second tea and crumpets game of the year, as some would say. And the Jaguars playing in London again after beating the Falcons 23-7 last week. But the way taking on the Buffalo Bills, with the way the Bills have been playing, I don't see them losing anytime soon. Obviously, losing Trey White for the season sucks. But I think they have enough on this defense, and especially they can make up for it on offense. Especially the way that Josh Allen's been playing. He's been playing at a very high level these last few weeks. So, it's really hard to bet against the Bills right now. The way they've been playing, especially the way they beat on the Dolphins, who scored 70 on the Broncos the week prior. So it's hard to pick against the Bills here. So I'm gonna take Buffalo. 31 to. We'll go 31-20. Buffalo wins. Sorry, Jacksonville. Can't be Sorry, you won't be able to stay undefeated in London. That's too bad. All right, now we are on to the Sunday slate. First up, we got the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. I'm not happy with the way the Panthers are playing right now. I mean, Bryce has looked good. Adam Thielen's looked really good. The defense obviously looked good, but we just can't finish off drives, and I think that's what's costing us games. I don't think that will be much different here, especially with the way the Lions played at Lambeau last week. So, as much as it pains me to say it, the Panthers will be 0-5. Give me the Lions 35-17. Wow, this stinks. Okay, next up, we have the New York Giants at the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, this isn't gonna be close. Even if Saquon plays, this just isn't gonna be close. The way the Dolphins played, even with their setback last week at Buffalo, I think they'll have a bounce back week, a big time. A-Chain has looked really good on the ground along with Mostert. If Tua can get that passing game back going like they were the first 3 weeks, then they should be good to go, especially against a poverty Giants team. Give me the Dolphins. Another easy pick. Give me the Dolphins 40. I'm not going to be nice here. 40-16. No, 40-14. We'll go 40-14. Dolphins over the Giants. Wow, this is bad, New York. You should be 0-5 right now, as to say. You should be 0-4 right now, excuse me, and then 0-5. This is bad. I'm sorry. I cannot pick you yet. Okay, next up we got probably the hardest one to pick so far. We got the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The Texans coming off a big win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boy, did I wish the Panthers took C.J. Stroud. My goodness. Over 1,200 passing yards. I think like 6 touchdowns to 0 picks. Or something like that. The poor part is he hasn't thrown any picks. The Texans have won back-to-back games very convincingly against good teams. In the Jaguars and the Steelers. And the entire division is 2-2. Their entire division is 2-2 right now. So this will decide a lot, especially considering I have the Jaguars losing. So, I mean, and the Falcons coming off a tough loss in London to the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Toy Story universe in Andy's room didn't look really good. I mean, Bijan and Drake London is your only source of offense right now, and Desmond Ridder does not look good. I mean, this is not me being biased whatsoever. He just does not look good right now. And the way the Falcons have been playing, especially offensively, I cannot pick them. This is not just because I'm a Panthers fan. I sincerely cannot pick them, especially the way the Texans have been playing. C.J. Stroud, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Them boys look pretty good right now. Give me the Texans. I will go 27-21. Next up. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry, guys. We have the New Orleans Saints. My goodness. Taking on the New England Patriots. Two teams that laid an egg in their games last week. The Saints losing 26-9 to the Buccaneers. And the Patriots on national television losing 38-3 to the Dallas Cowboys. Probably the worst game of Mac Jones' career to date, and the biggest loss of Bill Belichick's career in 30 years. So that says something. Anyway, this will be a boring game. Like, I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, for the Saints, Alvin Kamara came back last week, but did not look good at all. Had 13 receptions, but at 33 yards, it's like 2.5 yards per catch, which is like the lowest amount of yards per catch of all time for that many receptions. I mean, this is going to be a close game. I feel like Bill Belichick and the Patriots need this one. I feel like Dennis Allen could lose him this one, although he has gotten a little bit more of the blame than he should have gotten. Probably for these last couple losses. I think Pete Carmichael has a lot to do with it as well. I'm going to take the Saints to lose their third in a row to the Patriots. It's not going to be a good game, like I said. Give me the Patriots 16-13. Congratulations, New England. You get your bounce back. Okay, we're going to go to the Ravens taking on the Steelers. This is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Kenny Pickett, as far as I know, is questionable to play right now. I'm not sure what his status is at the moment. But even if he does play, the way the Ravens played against the Browns, they gave DTR a hard time. 3 interceptions. It's really hard to bet against them, especially if even if Lamar plays bad. I feel like they still get the run game, and the way Lamar has been running the ball as of late still gives them a shot. The Ravens, they're just playing too well right now. Zay Flowers looks good too. I'm gonna take the Ravens to win their second game in a row. The Ravens win. Let's say it's always a scrappy game, so I'm gonna say 20 to 4. I'm gonna say 20 to 4. Say 20 to 15. I don't think the Steelers score a touchdown. Ravens win. And Steelers, the only way you're gonna win is firing Matt Canada. I'm sorry. Okay. So the next game on the slate, we got a divisional game, the first one of the week. Also, I think the only one. Yeah, it is the only one. The Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Titans come off a very nice win against a struggling Bengals team. 27-3, in which exactly what the score was the week before when they lost to Cleveland. So that's interesting. Derrick Henry looked really good this past week against the Bengals at like 22 carries for 112 and a touchdown. Also threw for a touchdown. And also he's gonna have to carry the offense. I mean, there's no other way around that. Them and the defense are gonna have to. Derrick Henry and the defense are gonna have to carry. And the Colts, coming off a heartbreaking loss, to say the least, to Puka Nacua and the Los Angeles Rams. 29-23 after making a 23-0 comeback. Anthony Richardson looked solid. Ran it in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor came back to practice this week, so that should be important if he plays. I do feel like the Colts have a better shot, but I think the Titans will be able to stop Anthony Richardson enough to take the dub here, so I'm going to take the Titans. I'm going to take the Titans to win this one. I think it's going to be close. Titans win 24-20. Next up. Another dud. So we got the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. The Jets off a tough loss on Sunday Night Football to the Kansas City Chiefs and Taylor Swift. Pretty much. That's what it's going to be for most of the teams who play the Chiefs the rest of the season, I feel like. But Zach Wilson, honestly, did not look too bad, if you think about it, because he led them back from down 17-0. So I feel like that warrants him something. I feel like if he had gotten a chance with the ball, they would have been able to tie it and take it to overtime at least. I think the way they've been playing is a little bit more competitive, while the Broncos took a 28 comeback from down 28-7 against the Chicago Bears to get their first win of the season. I really feel I don't like Sean Payton, but he's a good coach. I just don't like him for what he did to the Panthers for so many years. And Russell Wilson looks pretty good. I honestly think Denver's offense is just going to put up more points than the Jets. They both have good defenses. But it'll really depend on, honestly, never mind what I just said about scoring more points. It'll honestly depend on which defense can get more stops. I feel both defenses are good. They're both good. The Jets is a little bit better, I think, than the Broncos. But they're both good. But I think the Jets defense is just a little bit better. This is going to be a boring game. You heard it here first. This is going to be a boring game. This is going to be a nail-biter. It's going to be a boring nail-biter. Jets win this one, I feel like. 14-13. So the entire AFC East got to win this week, in my eyes. So next up, I'm pretty sure that's it for the 1 o'clock. So we're on to the 4 o'clock games. First, we got the 4:05 on the West Coast. The Eagles, 4-0 Eagles, taking on the Rams, who just got their second win of the season in an overtime thriller against the Colts. Now, the Rams, they look sneaky good through the first 4 weeks. They're 2-2. I thought they'd be 1-3 or worse. But here they are. They're contending. They could contend for the playoffs very easily. By the time this is over, the season's over, or we get further into the season. And the Eagles barely squeaked out a win in overtime against the Washington Commanders. They're struggling a little bit to get the chemistry between Jalen Hurts and the coordinators going, but A.J. Brown, boy, has he looked good these last couple of weeks. I don't know. He's going off. It's like he's got like 17 receptions for over 300, almost 300 yards, and 2 touchdowns these last couple of weeks. Obviously, both resulting in wins against the Buccaneers and Commanders, respectively. I think the Eagles stay 5-0, honestly, the way that they've been playing. I feel like this is going to be a competitive game. The Rams are going to keep this close. I feel like the Eagles just have too much firepower for the Rams to keep up with, especially with Cooper Kupp. With him coming, even though he comes back, I feel like he could maybe not be 100% ready, even if he does. So give me the Eagles 31-28. Yes, I feel like this will be pretty close. Unfortunate for the Rams, though. Alright, next game. Oh, boy. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Arizona Cardinals. 1-3 squads right now. One more surprising than the other. The Bengals better get this crap together, bro. They better get this together. So, I'm going to take them this week. The Cardinals have been playing good football. They've been playing good, tough football. The 49ers were just no match for them last week. They were no match for the 49ers, last week. But they've been playing tough football, so I could see this being close. Or even the Cardinals winning. But give me the Bengals by a score of 23-16. The Bengals get a win they desperately need. Next up, we have a 4:30 matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. The Chiefs, coming off a very interesting, to say the least, win against the New York Jets last week on Sunday night. As mentioned before, Patrick Mahomes playing one of the worst games I've seen him play in a long time. Still able to come out with the dub, though. Pacheco looked really good, which has me hopeful for this week for them. I feel like even if the Vikings are able to shut down the pass, Pacheco, if they can keep Pacheco rolling, they'll be tough to stop, and especially if Taylor Swift does end up going, like the rumors say. Who's beating the Chiefs? Who's beating the Chiefs right now? Give me the Chiefs. I feel like the Vikings will put up points, but just not enough. 37-28, Chiefs win. And then the game everyone is waiting for this week, especially myself. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Cowboys coming off a blowout against the New England Patriots. Sorry, slipped my mind for a second. Who they played last week? They look really good last week. Dak looked solid. CeeDee Lamb got a touchdown. They could get the running game going a little bit better this week, but the 49ers, they're a tough out right now. They're a tough team. It's going to be hard to hand them a loss. So it's really hard to pick against them right now, especially the way that McCaffrey's been playing. 4 touchdowns last week. I think this is going to be a close game, but I feel like the 49ers will just clutch up in the end. Give me the 49ers. I would not be surprised if it ends up being the Cowboys. But give me the 49ers to win this one 28-23. And to finish out the week, Davante Adams' revenge game, possibly, as his Raiders host the 2-2 Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers took a tough loss, to say the least, to the Detroit Lions a week ago. And Jordan Love looked okay, I guess. He looked good. Not as good as he had looked the last 2 weeks prior. But the Raiders, they let Khalil Mack get 6 sacks. I don't know what else to say. Aiden O'Connell looked solid. And he played good. Only 1 pick, 1 touchdown. Kept him in the game, but the sacks just ended up being too much. I feel like this is a week that the Packers bounce back. I feel like it should be a week that they bounce back and get Aaron Jones going again. So I'm going to take the Packers here. Not much of a revenge game. Give me the Packers 21. 21-10. Give me the Packers 21-10. I feel like the Raiders just don't look good right now. Davante Adams does not have a lot of help. Okay. This was fun. Glad to be back. Those are my predictions for this week. Hope I go, 14-0 this week. My first week back. I'm excited. Can't wait to do more of these. Just can't wait to put out more material for you guys, because I know y'all have missed me. I've been mad at myself for not uploading or posting anything as of late. I wanted to make that up to y'all with the predictions this week. And if y'all want to see more of them, like, subscribe, comment down below your predictions, what you think about mine, and whatever else you may have. And I cannot wait till next time. And I will see you guys then. It's your boy, #1 Panthers fan, signing off.